Hello, my name is Samuel Tamici, and I'm here to tell you about the hidden dangers of artificial food dyes in American foods. Imagine giving your child a colorful treat thinking it's fun and harmless, only to find the colored additives contain petroleum, heavy metals, and other chemicals linked to cancer. Today I'm going to talk about artificial food dyes, what they contain, and the effects they can have on a child's health. After researching synthetic food dyes, their ingredients, and how they have changed over time, I see how important it is to know what exactly is in our food, especially what is marketed towards children, even if it appears to be safe or healthy. We will dive into how artificial dyes are made, how they affect children's health, and how we can replace them with safer, natural alternatives. Let's begin by talking about how artificial dyes are made. Artificial dyes are made from harmful chemicals that are toxic to the human body, especially in children. Many synthetic food dyes are petroleum-based and contain heavy metals. For example, Red 40, one of the most used colors, is a synthetic dye derived from petroleum, distillate, or coal tar. Petroleum-based compounds such as benzene and toluene are commonly used in the production of artificial food dyes. These chemicals are known to be toxic and have been linked to various health problems, including cancer and neurological damage. Heavy metals such as lead, mercury, and arsenic are also used in the production of artificial food dyes. Despite being banned or highly regulated in other countries, synthetic food dyes are still widely used across the United States, and some synthetic food dyes are banned in the UK or highly regulated in Europe and Australia. In most of the world, for example, the beverage Fanta contains actual fruit juice and dyed naturally. However, American Fanta is colored with petroleum-derived artificial dyes like Red 40 and Yellow 6. Now that we are aware of how the dyes are made, let's get into the way they affect children both mentally and physically. Artificial food dyes have been linked to behavioral problems in children like ADHD and hyperactivity. Some studies have shown that Red 40 and Yellow 5 can cause hyperactivity in children, while others have linked those dyes to allergic reactions and cancer. There have also been studies that suggest that artificial food dyes may contribute to the development of ADHD and other neurological disorders. In addition to behavioral problems and mental health risks, the consumption of artificial food dyes is also linked to physical risks. Artificial food dyes have been linked to other health risks, including asthma, eczema, and even behavioral problems. Additionally, there have been links between food dyes and kidney, brain, and bladder tumors. The heavy metals in the dyes can also accumulate in the body and cause problems like neurological damage and organ failure. Now let's talk about our options for change and what is needed. Many consumers associate vibrantly colored foods with fun, celebration, or nostalgia for parties, celebrations, and other get-togethers. Consumers often prefer brightly colored treats, but do not realize the risks that come with them. Many consumers believe that if it is allowed on the grocery store shelves, it must be safe. However, this is clearly not the case. Change will require awareness as well as pressure from consumers. Companies producing snacks and beverages containing artificial food dyes need to be more transparent about what is in them so consumers can make informed choices. Natural alternatives to food dyes are available, such as fruits, vegetables, tea, coffee, or spices. A transition to natural alternatives is possible, but it requires increased consumer awareness and pressure on brands. Change will only come when consumers demand it. Let's quickly review the main points we've discussed. First, artificial food dyes are made from toxic chemicals and heavy metals. Second, these dyes negatively impact children's mental and physical health. Third, natural alternatives do exist, so kids can still enjoy brightly colored treats without the added risk. The next time you reach for a colorful snack or drink, make sure to take a moment to read the label and consider opting for something colored with natural ingredients.